Hello all, this is Engon, as usual, and, this seems like a pretty big update. Most of all, grappling hook, this is coupling balance, it says right there. No, I think the wormhole one should just be replaced with something. But I'm not the dev. I don't like cloaking. Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I've played a couple of games, I've never found those. But let's just go ahead and start. 5 techs this time? Okay. I know it's based on how far you got in the last round, but like, I don't know. Oh, virtual particle. Okay, okay. I don't care about gun turret. Technical debt, don't care. Path integral, cancel, 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 cancel. I know how to spell. Oh, oh, this is overpowered. Two things that give coupling, and they're both great. First try. Wait. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh, midair hit. Hit the button. Ow. Not ow. Didn't hurt me. I want this to go like that. Of course it's not. No. Why can't you... Stupid thing. Going down here is like the most dangerous thing that you can do. Thankfully, I have coupling. Lots of it. Maybe I should have gone a harder diff. How do I... There we go. Ow. Boombot. Yeah, it's okay. Self-assembly is really great. I think I'll take anti-shear. Not for the grenades, but for the ice. A lot of ammo. Yeah, coupling is overpowered with field emitter. And I really don't know how you nerf it. Sewers. This is gonna be tricky. 101 grenades. And here I am thinking about saving them. Spores is pretty good. Replication is okay. Ooh, great spores. Placement? Thing? Okay, it's dead. And this thing's gonna die soon. There you go. Spores is pretty good. Especially with, what is that, quintuple damage? No, almost. Flame test, no, that was not the good one. Rocket propelled, pretty good. Pretty good. Missed that ammo. Rooftops. This one's one of the easier. But that boss is not. Not what I meant to do. Jeez. Or it's just dead. Okay. Cooked. Yep. What's the tech that we're gonna get? Nothing's great. Higgsmith, I don't like this one, because you don't get a dodge. And the fire rate, especially with grenades, you're often hitting yourself. I suppose waste heat. The Spore Vector isn't great. It's one of those random, uh, techs that just gives like 1.3 damage. If you didn't know, that's about the average that techs give. And then here we just got Fireworks. I made a new, not a new, it's like a week old at this point. I made a video ranking guns. Um, before any of you comment, like, uh, if I did grenades, I don't think I did, but there's a huge nerf to pyroclasm, pyrotechnics, that's what it's called. And a huge buff to everything else, which is just, what's the name? Firework? No. It's like fire tricks or something. Um, basically, fireworks is probably the best now. As you can tell, it's got a huge AoE. It does massive damage, although I do have ×4 damage, so I should have canceled there. I'm forgetting I have. So, the build I'm supposed to do is take residential dipolar coupling, and then cancel everything. And I am forgetting to do that, because that's not usually what I do. Just cancel everything. I want to hit the stupid thing. There, it's dead. Furnace actually does an absurdly low amount of damage for the amount of heals in this map. Why did the tech get this? Strange. Oh, I'm just supposed to cancel. I'm forgetting. Ah. Sorry, the mouse wouldn't move. So much coupling. I think I want to throw a spore in there. Yeah, just holding space. It's kind of absurd. Like, not only does it do an insane amount of knockback, which I will gladly use unlimited times as long as I have enough energy. Now it does damage too, and slowing projectiles that do percentage damage. Oh, this thing doesn't die. That's not what I meant to hit. Oh, if you didn't tell, or if you didn't know, apparently now just holding blocks, it like deflects stuff. I didn't know that. I don't know when that was added. But it's here now. It's probably with the giant update I didn't read. That looks like a target. Then I can just knock it back and freeze. And the explosions barely do anything to me. Because I have so much defense. Nothing here is good. I'll just research to waste it. So at the very worst, I just take like 8 coupling, and then that 8 coupling is equivalent to like, I don't know, 1.7-ish damage. Because it gives so much energy. Basically what I'm talking about is every single tech, and field, and gun, it offers this ability, which gives like 8 coupling, which with field emitter, I know it gives like 1.2-ish from plasma torch, and it gives like 1.4, 1.5 damage with field emitter, not field emitter, pilot wave. Um, but like ignoring those two together, the combination of every single coupling, it's like 1.7 damage. It's except it's not just damage because it also gives you defense. So just by playing, like just by canceling everything, I don't need to focus on a build. My build is get grenades. I don't care about gun techs, and I'm just playing, and I get defense. I get a defensive attack, which is space, and I get absurd damage and defense, mostly defense though. Actually, firework is mid. It doesn't do single target. Yeah, maybe I stick with pyrotechnics. And then I also get ice when I deflect, which like can be upgraded to percentage damage. I've literally had builds where holding space does more damage than not than using my gun. I think I'll just spam spores for the fun of it. I have 600 grenade ammo. Yeah, GG. That's actually not GG. Cancel. 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 Oh, and then with replication, that's like 1.10x more. Oh no, whatever will I do? Yeah, this isn't fair anymore. Um, I don't want to take fine structure constant, just because endgame it can get a little bit hectic. Especially on the last difficulty, where, uh, everything's either a crashier build with, like, a gajillion different speed attributes, or it's like a minigun build. And by builds, I mean the invisible triangles that, shocker, go invisible. Those things just spam bullets endgame. Yeah, gun turret isn't too useful. None of these techs are really useful anymore. Here I am using fireworks for movement. All my damage. I can't miss. I can't miss. I don't think I should have taken contact explosive. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not. I was impressed when I saw it. Like, another buff to explosion builds? Really? I mean, missile builds kind of need it, but everything else? And then the pyrotechnics nerf hit, and I'm like, oh yeah, yep, explosion builds, they definitely need a buff. I find it cool that you can take, there's the one tech that increases radius and damage by 1.5, which is actually not really 1.5, because if you get 3 of them, it's basically hitting everything, and thus doing, like, double damage to everything, kind of. Anyway, I find it fun that you can just take that, and then every single explosion gets that much damage. One of the better gun techs, if you ask me. Oh, that's right, I can use space. Cancel. Where is it going now? Oh, there. How did I miss those? Oh, 1400 ammo. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to die anymore. I think that's just a protection. How did I get so many heals? And here, if I was a normal build, even with an absurd amount of damage, I don't know what I do. Like, that enemy just stole all of the heals. It was Omega tanky. Yeah, this build kind of does lack DPS. But it's fine, because you don't die. And the AoE is insane. Oh, that's actually some damage. I don't know how we got it, though. We took that much damage. I bet it's from the collisions with him. Now I could use some attack rate. Now that I'm spamming. Oh, it's this boss. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, see, spam. See what I'm dealing with? Normally this guy just creates a bunch of, like, freaking blockers. The blockers don't do anything. I wonder if contact explosive is ever triggered. Control theory? No, that was a bad idea. The thing with Engon is that there are actually decimal health variable things. And, who's watch it? Uh, right now I'm at like 1.99 for like 10 times. I'm not actually at 2. Even the heals will only heal you if You're at 98? I'm at, I mean, 99.999. So it doesn't actually heal me to 100? A bit unfortunate. Whatever, I wasted a tech. Not like it matters. Oh, you know what? This would have been so much better if I had actually canceled everything. I just learned to take it regardless nowadays. Why am I doing this? I'm already ready for the final fight. It's two Subway? Okay, the problem with Subway is that you can't see past the walls. That's why people don't like it. It's not because it's like long or whatever. I'm fine with the length. And nowadays, like, you can just skip everything. I don't know. I don't think Subway is a bad map. It gets a little long at some points. I do like the new boss changes. Although these are some pretty weak attacks. Only without enemies. If this is like a summoner type boss, and I've already killed everything. If it was a summoner type and the summoners had like you run everywhere, yeah, that'd be chaotic. But right now, I think it's a little weak. I'll see you in like 10-ish minutes. I'm kidding. If you want to skip for, well, I can't stop you. Finally, first phase gone. Yeah, if these red things were swarming you, yeah, this circle attack would be dangerous. Is control theory active? I can't tell. And I'm hitting the boss from the other side. Oh, one more thing I should mention. There there's a level where the bosses instantly become uh not just the bosses, the enemies also get an absurd power boost. It's as soon as the bosses get phases. As soon as they get phases, it's nearly impossible to kill them. And it's such a big like requirement gap. It's not just that they get phases; they also have an absurd amount of HP, so it's hard to kill them. And then you're also adding that, oh look, the block summoner boss now shoots blocks that freeze you, and I'm like, not only does it have phases, it also summons a bunch of things during those phases, and now, excuse me, now I have to like survive from the freezing. That's like not not easy. I keep forgetting to do space. I have I do have freeze burner. Where's the last enemy? There it is. Now that this build couldn't take the extra thing, the extra, the phase bosses things, this build could easily take it, as you saw. But normal builds, on the hardest difficulty, not saying that everyone should play on the hardest difficulty, but that's like, for a new player, assuming they're skilled, which, I don't know, this game seems extremely difficult. Make the hardest difficulty a little bit harder. Either that, or make it locked behind the lore. I already know that you can't get undefined, which I think that's great. You don't need to waste text on that. But like, if the last three difficulties, or everything with constraints, if everything with constraints was locked behind the lore, I would do that a lot more. I would lean towards that. And for us experienced players who know that wormhole is not that great, yeah, we can play on the hardest difficulty because we've already unlocked lore. And besides, lore takes like 20 minutes on the easiest difficulty. You really need to give them a name. And by you I mean plain green. See, these are the phase enemies, they are tanky. Okay, I do have a heal to the right. If I didn't have that, be a little bit difficult. Did I take self-assembly? No, I didn't. I don't know if it's just this build having low DPS, but this thing is absurdly tanky. Right as I say that, it dies. Anyway, that'll be this video. Sorry for my complaining. Uh, excuse my lack of conversation, I suppose. And, we had this much damage reduction taken thing. Okay, get out of here.